This out, man. I just had one hell of a day, and mainly, I was going to Hagertown. Let me turn this AC on first. Man, it's been rough. Man, I have had a fucking horrible day, man. Horrible day. If I wasn't a veteran driver, if I was a driver that I was when I first started driving, they probably would have had to have a tow truck come and get my ass, because there's no way that I would have made it through that predicament. All right, so cool. I'm heading on 70 East, trying to head to Maryland to go to a place called Hagertown in Maryland, to the Tractor Supply place, right? Okay, lo and behold, as I'm going through Ohio, leaving out of Columbus, going through Ohio on 70 East, I get to some small town in Ohio. Don't know what it really is, but the exit to exit 70 East is under construction. So you have to go to 470 on a detour, and it will get you to the actual direction that I needed to go at that point in time. So with taking that detour, my GPS was just going crazy, right? And something just didn't feel right. So I end up in Pennsylvania, went from Pennsylvania, and I ended up in West Virginia. Right, West Virginia. Okay, cool. I get to West Virginia. Now, I think I'm going down 68. Is it 68 South? Or 68? Yeah, 68 South, I think. And within that process, I believe it started telling me that I needed to turn off on the exit to go to 119. I needed to go to 119 South, which was in Morgantown, West Virginia. Now it says clear as day on the sign that trucks have to take 119 South. All right. Now let me remind you, I don't know if you ever been to fucking Morgantown, West Virginia. It's literally like bumfuck nowhere, but University of West Virginia is home to the University of West Virginia, the Mountaineers, right? And listen, when they say Mountaineers, they really fucking mean Mountaineers. Like, fuck, man, this whole town is like sitting up on hills, and it's sitting up on top of a mountain with these small ass streets. And this highway called 119 North that I had to fucking take, that ended up taking me back to Highway 60 fucking 8. Okay, cool. I take 119 North, right? Based off the information of my GPS, which I normally use my good judgment, and I say, fuck that. I am using the route, or I'm using the highway that I am familiar with, and let the chips fall where they may. But if you're a real truck driver, you know that you will go through some towns that's in the Midwest, like Pennsylvania, Ohio. You might go through towns where it's two-lane highways, and this town will eventually take you to a major highway to get you on your point, whether it's 77, 119 North. And when I tell you, I'm going through this town of Morgantown, which is predominantly like a college town, and listen, I had to stop this truck and drop it in one to climb some of these fucking mountains. The first gear, had to drop the motherfucker in there just to get up some of these roads, because it was no way that you can double clutch and break it down, or to get to certain gears, you just had to drop it down to one. And I'm pretty savvy with whipping, but it was a fucking challenge. And if anybody got to go to Hagertown and they going through 68 South, North, whatever, you will have a ton of fucking hills. I pulled so many fucking mountains. I haven't pulled this many mountains in California. This was unreal. It was like every 3 or 4 miles, man, we were pulling a steep grade that was like 3 or 4 miles or more. It was crazy. So for my fellow truckers out there, stay the fuck off 119 North. Stay the hell out of Morgantown, West Virginia. Just stay the hell out of West Virginia as a whole. Stay the hell out of the backside of Maryland. Stay your ass on 70 East or 81 or whatever the case may be. Because, man, I had to stop. I had to stop because I had to give my truck a break. You know, it was pulling through. You know, I got to Cummins to do its thing. But, man, this shit was fucking crazy. Like, and I don't like to push my truck to the limit like that. And I happen to be hauling heavy. I had like 74,000 pounds on there. And my truck go like 80, 86, 87 miles an hour. You know, so it pulls pretty good through predicaments like that. But let me tell you something. Stay the fuck off 119 North in Morgantown, West Virginia. Stay the hell off of 68 South of North at all costs, if you can help it.